So Fatman!
So Sleazy.
There's too many people here.
All right. See you later. Goodbye.
Awesome. Well, the good news is, because we got the gang all here, as we said that, well done. Well done, Ryan. Well done. Even the fucking asshole who comes on Thursdays showed up for this.
Triple H don't work Tuesdays, baby, but it was in a half week.
Could be worse. We could be talking about, I don't know, the mid-year awards on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
This is the Fatman.
Welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. Holy shit. Let me get introductions out of the way. First and foremost, Mr. Shooter himself, Heavy G, is here with us.
It's happening.
Also, we have the current Wrestling Jeopardy champ, Mr. Brandon Dietz is here.
The reigning, defending, soon to be defending.
We'll find out soon enough.
We'll find out soon enough.
And of course, the man who is about to kill a cat.
Every bit.
Current host of Wrestling Show After Dark, Mr. Ryan Williams is here with us.
Hey, yo, and if you're going to stop there, I'll fill in the rest. Current wrestling show scorecard champion in a couple of fads. The current wrestling show trivia champion, by the way. And the killer of that cat.
Oh, my goodness. Today we're doing... Holy shit.
We are, and I need to get pills, which I just remembered, so I'll be back.
Well done.
We have multiple championships on this show now.
We have a main championship, a mid-card championship. I dare say a tag championship.
It's like WCW all over again. We got the Western States Heritage, and we got the.
How dare you shit on the Western State Heritage
Championship?
Championship?
It's our new mid-card title, and I fucking love it. And it just kills me that it's on Dietz and not me.
Oh my goodness!
Overrated wrestler 2024. It's actually wrestling trivia. It's Brandon Dietz.
Wow!
Hey, I beat you too, you prick. So don't worry about that.
Did you win the title? No, dickhead did.
A W is a W, and guess what?
You big fucking nugget, you.
Oh, this big old numpty just won. I just want to rub your little head.
Wow.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore.
No, you lost complete control of this, buddy.
Oh, I lost complete control of this 11 years ago.
True.
That's very, very true. Again, apologies for my voice. Neck surgery. I'm out of the brace. But I have a gaping hole in my throat, which I'm not going to show everyone.
His business is so good, he opened a new location.
Yep. It is. Therefore, when you shoot it in my mouth, it comes back in.
Oh, wow.
You ever see him do the rope-a-dope?
Doctor. Doctor.
Ryan, funny thing is, I'm rewatching The League, and I literally just watched that episode. Spaz is dead. I remember the last thing I said to Spaz. You can't fit it on your mouth. And the last thing he said to me was...
Classic League. It's one of the few bits that I actually know from the League. Let's get right into it.
Yep, I'm drugged up. Let's go.
Yeah, 13 categories. We normally do at the end of the year. But
Oh, my parents' dog just fucking farted. Ooh.
Ah! Yes. So let's talk about the most overrated female wrestler of the year.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna leave this one
this
off.
should be unanimous.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's
really
going
don't
to
think
be.
so.
I don't think it's going to be.
I'll start.
Absolutely not.
All right. Who said he'll start?
I'll
Ryan.
start.
All right.
Mercedes Moné.
Wow, she's had one match. Cool, dude.
She's
Ryan.
been so hyped and it's overrated.
Ryan, I'm having a little trouble hearing you, Gov.
Are you?
I can hear
am.
him fine.
He doesn't sound that loud.
He's very loud. What are you talking about?
Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, I did Ryan, by the way.
I don't know what you pooped your pants.
No, Mercedes Moné. 1000%.
These motherfuckers made a belt for her in New Japan. She broke her ankle. Willow Nightingale had to be the inaugural champion. What the fuck?
That was last year.
Yeah, and she
Oh
came
yeah,
back and
like
had
this
one
year's
after
been so much
something.
better.
20. She's had one match overrated.
3. Everyone she's been in since she's been back.
It's
I'll
Willow,
bet
Find me a good Mercedes Moné match in 2024. You can't.
it's Willow
Because it's only
Nightingale.
been 3.
It's Willow Nightingale. 100%. So
Well, at least we're at the same feud.
Yeah, same feud. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, right?
I have Jade Cargill.
I had Jade Cargill also, but I changed it because I'm a racist.
It's funny because I also have Jade Cargill.
She was my number 2.
I really think that she needs more polish. She just
Yeah.
simply needs more polish. It's not a knock on her per se. It's just she just needs more ring time.
Right.
Yep.
But they've put her in a position where she's currently teaming and soon to be feuding with one of the top stars of WWE. And I'm not sure that was the best move.
No, she's gonna get exposed.
Unfortunately.
They
Yeah.
should have kept those titles on her for a little bit longer. I understand why they got the cheap pop because it's hometown girls, but
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Listen,
100%.
I think
things
they
are
should've
swim
kept-
with Jade, and she hasn't really sunk, but she's not floating the best either.
No,
It's like
Jade-
my normal turds.
she's taking on water.
Wait, but did you just say it's your normal turds?
Yeah.
They just float.
They could, like they don't quite float, but they're like, yeah. No.
We all float down here, Georgie.
We gotta get you like the what's that stupid thing where they're checking? You literally put your bag in put poop in the bag, and you send it off to the doctor.
Oh, here we go.
That's
Here we
what we're gonna
go.
say right now, sir.
Who the fuck is going to be the one who
froze.
tells me what that is?
I
Here we
froze.
go.
Oh God, you know?
Thank you.
My wife
Hey.
works in a lab. Come on.
Okay. I'll let it go then. Let's go with the overrated male wrestler of the year.
Again, I'll start. This was one of the ones that I had that I couldn't clearly pick an answer.
Oh,
Oh,
this
this was easy for me.
was easy for me.
I had 2.
Well, I'll take one of Dietz's.
I really don't think you guys will. Actually, I think mine will probably get at least a fuck you from 3 people. 3 out of 5.
Okay, what is it?
Oh, it's Claudio. And they all just froze.
Ah.
Wow.
Fuck you, sir. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
You have the right
Claudio Castagnoli.
you have the right promotion, but the wrong person that starts with the letter C. It's Chris
Ooh.
Jericho.
I take his.
It's Chris Jericho.
I have
like the learning tree, damn it.
the same promotion, Fat Man, but the wrong person. I have Darby Allin.
Ooh.
Dietz. We could love the learning tree and it be shit. 3 count, my friend.
Still, hey, listen, I don't mind the learning tree, but also, listen, 3 counts amazing. We had Tank Abbott dancing.
3 count is amazing, but shit. And I'll go to Sleazy. Sleazy, we can love things and it's terrible. Chikara.
Yeah.
Mhm.
100%.
Mine's Darby Allin. I just think he's just a dumber, more reckless, idiotic version of Mick Foley.
You know who's underrated? The boss that hit Darby.
Wow. Holy shit.
See all this shit and more after dark.
Wow.
Ryan, you said you didn't have one?
No, I picked Jericho. I like yours.
Oh, okay.
See, it's funny because they're all great answers, but you're all wrong. Every single one of you is wrong.
What is
John
it?
Moxley?
This man had 50 matches this year. He should have had 0. His name is, and keep in mind, this is the 2024 awards. Okay, mid-year awards. Very clear. Hiroshi Tanahashi. That man should not be wrestling. And yet he's put himself constantly in matches that he should not be a part of. He is a multiple-time 6-man championship winner now. He's won it 3 times since he started, or he's won 3 championships since the year started. He is not a draw anymore, and he's just taking spots up from other younger guys.
And he's about to win the G1.
Yes.
So who was it? I keep freezing.
Tanahashi.
Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Hiroshu Takanaki.
What he said.
Gunzoon type.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Okay,
Well, this is
so
the last time I'm doing a show on this tablet.
I said, why you're the president of New Japan, sit down and let the next generation take over. Let's do the underrateds. We'll start with the most underrated male wrestler of the year, aka the Cesaro Award. I'll start.
Okay.
It's Swiss.
It's Ricky Starks, not Swiss.
I don't have either of those.
I don't.
Neither do I.
Wow.
Ooh, we have a clean sweep of random. I like it.
Who do you have, Deets?
I have Dijak. Dijak's put on some fucking bangers this entire year, and dude, I need him more on TV. I need my ratio gimmick on the television, on the daily.
Who do you have, Heavy G?
To me, this guy is a combination of the chicken shit heel of Tully Blanchard and the wrestling machine of Kurt Angle. I have Chad Gable.
Wow. Okay.
I already told you guys.
I disagree with that, man. He's
I
been
think he's getting a push.
Yeah, he's been heavily promoted on TV.
He has
Okay,
been as of late, but I think he's still underrated. I think he needs to get him out of any stable, get him out on his own. I think the Money in the Bank ladder thing, I think that's going to be his thing. I think this is what's going to help him, but I think right now he's underrated. I think he should have been a solo champion by now.
I already told
And
you
we got
guys,
the speed title. It's coming.
I already told you guys who my underrated wrestler of the year was like a month ago.
Yeah, but
Don't
no
Gar?
one remembers.
It's MJF. Like he.
Oh,
was
yeah, you
so-
said
Just
that.
for one match in
He is-
2025.
Here's the thing, though. He is so important. Yes, I know his one match bombed according to the ratings, but he's so important to AEW that it's not even funny. It's not.
It is clear that they needed him on the screen.
Yes,
Absolutely.
100%. He's breathing life into that product, so he is 100%.
You're not wrong. I mean, there is something to be said about the man when his presence over literally everybody else that's been in the company has been missed. Like nobody's been missed other than MJF.
Right.
And that says a lot about who he is and what he's done for the company. Most underrated female wrestler of the year. Do I even need to say mine?
No, you don't. You're wrong, but you don't.
You're wrong.
Fucking
It's
woman
actually
had a
Hikaru Shida.
3-month goddamn tag team, 4-month tag team title reign. Underrated. Shut up.
He said,
Well, no, he just said Hikaru Shida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Asuka's going to be shoved in there no matter what, but
Any Asian ever.
pick one.
You're all wrong. It's Shayna Baszler.
Get the hell out of here.
Come
No,
on.
no, 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 no. I will absolutely defend Ryan because she was legitimately my second pick.
She was my second for overrated.
What?
I mean, you're also all wrong.
Ronda Rousey stuff didn't happen in 2024.
Oh, did you see her match in on the Underground? Those kicks
Are
and
you
punches
fucking
are
kidding
absolutely.
me? With Lola Voice? Shut the fuck up and go to the old age home. That match was deadly.
That match was fun.
Oh, those punches and kicks were fucking horrific.
Wow.
I like
Like
it.
they're really going to MMA punch each other in the head.
I
They
appreciate
make
it.
it look fucking at least
As the
realistic.
MMA
Holy
guy of the
shit.
group, I loved it.
Oh, Christ
There was parts
almighty.
where I was just like, no. But
Phenomenal.
it got over Vice. I'm good with it. But you still got to smoke forehead's got to go.
Like that is true.
The ass shaking can stay, but that forehead.
Yeah. Well, no,
Get the
it's
fuck
just the
outta here.
eye black, and it just makes all this just appear. No, thank you.
Okay.
My underrated is actually her partner, Zoe Stark.
I
That's a good pick, too.
like that because I like Zoe Stark.
Do I need to
you,
say?
Man, who do we get?
Do I need to say mine?
Yes.
Transgender Michael Hayes? Do.
A dude.
It's Mercedes Monet, of course. Come on. 100.
Get out of here.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
That might actually happen with this tablet.
It might.
Are you actually legitimately going to justify
Yes.
Mercedes Monet,
Yes.
who's had all of 5 appearances on AEW TV?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
She brings credibility to a division that desperately needs it.
The TBS.
No. You're not
No.
going to make that when
Yes, I can.
when
Yes,
Tony
I can.
Storm's been carrying that division.
Well, it's not the
And-
division that she's a part of. To be fair.
Exactly. She's part of the TBS division. Let's
Yeah,
be fair.
the mid card division,
mid-card
where
division.
she deserves to be.
She brings. Well, she's way better than anybody on the current roster that's wrestling right now.
In
True.
AEW?
Wrestling wise, character wise, hell no. Tony Storm's
Okay, fair enough. Fair. Okay.
Tony Storm's killing it character wise. Her
I
matches
don't
are
even know wrestling wise.
her matches are but she
Sheeta puts on, D puts on, like
mm,
that's a lot.
I-
But mine is also a little bit more character driven. I said Chelsea Green.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're allowing her more freedom with her character. I love what they did at Clash at the Castle. That was
Yes.
great.
Her
Loved it.
entrance now
Just
includes
more.
the Chelsea Green thing. Like her entrance says Chelsea Green. It's great, and I fucking love it. Kat, you're gonna be Chelsea Green in a second.
You notice they made a change to her entrance now? Her music won't play until she actually goes, "It's Chelsea Green."
It's phenomenal.
Love it. Love it. More Chelsea all the time.
Let's get this one out of the way. Let's see. The Promotion of the Year award, aka the WWE award,
WWE.
WWE.
Stardom.
Piece
you're
of
wrong.
shit.
Of course,
I'm
it's
sorry you didn't pick Marigold.
I mean, I already had WWE written down for everyone, so I mean,
it's just permanently marked in every
Yeah.
time.
The WWE award.
I mean, it's a WWE word for promotion of the year. Unless Dietz 1 year went NXT, which was stupid because that is WWE.
No,
But-
1 year I went TNA.
One year you went NXT.
Yes.
1 year I went ROH.
That was a
But-
long time ago.
Yeah, that was like
Oh,
9 years ago. Okay.
Feels like forever ago. Let's go with Tag Team of the Year because I think this was one of the ones that was hard for me.
Same.
This
This
one
was
was very
was-
hard for me.
Same.
It
Same.
was,
Hard.
and then
But I
used
think
my
we're gonna
logic.
I think at least There's going to be a match somewhere in here, I believe.
The correct answer is the Judgment Day.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
I literally put the Judgment Day with a question mark behind it.
They're the only team they held, again, longer reign, 2 tag titles, even won the belts back before the 6 months is over. That's stable as a tag team or your tag team of the year.
Yeah, I put Judgment Day, and this one was a hard one for me too. Like I was like, Young Bucks, maybe Judgment Day. What other? Maybe ABC. There wasn't really a tag team that stood out this year.
Who do you have, DT?
I have the awesome truth.
I debated Awesome Truth and A-Town Down Under because they had 3 months of the calendar year we are looking over as tag team title reigns. They both did good, but Judgment Day had 3 months, and then they just won them back before our window closes. Judgment Day. Shout out to Awesome Truth and A-Town Down Under. And shout out to the new tag belts.
I said FTR, I guess.
I put it.
FTR,
I had FTR as well.
Yeah, no one really stands out.
It's not all about belts, though.
Well, here's
but,
my
that's a dumb.
See, you haven't been on a show with Ryan.
yeah. Well, I'm going to justify it and then promptly discredit Ryan. Okay, ready? Here we go. I know it's so stupid, right? My faction of the year is Judgment Day.
My faction of the year is the System from TNA.
My
Ooh, that's a
faction's
good one too.
The Bloodline, still kinda. So we all got different ones, which was weird.
I have different for faction of the year.
What do you have?
I have the Elite.
God.
I have Damage Control.
Wow. And I thought I was the mark.
Boys, all 5 of those picks are absolutely
All
perfect.
deadly.
They can all be justified in the right way to make them.
Okay, now go back to that thing you were gonna say. Faction of the year, Judgment Day, but then
I can't call them tag team of the year because it was different people with the belts.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Priest and Balor held
Priest
those
and Balor.
belts.
Yes. And
And
now it's currently
Now it's Balor and McDonough.
and McDonough.
Okay.
That's
Different
it.
people.
That's all there is.
Okay.
That's all there is to it, man. That's all there is to it.
Now you and the cat are going to get into a fight now.
Yeah. Fuck that cat up, yo.
Fuck that
I got $10 on Ryan and 14 on the cat.
Yeah. I was surprised you didn't have Damage Control.
I feel like that for factions, there was I think there are more dominant factions than them, honestly.
I mean, domination wise, you're right. I just think Damage Control. I picked them because of just of the storyline helping the women's division and helping turning Bailey. I think that was a key to it. I think you have the bloodline and all the other stuff. The way Damage Control did that, I just thought it put a boost into that. Plus, they held all the women's titles at one point. So, to me, that's why I took Damage Control.
It's like I said, and Ryan also said it. I mean, there are no bad picks here, I think.
No.
For faction of the year. Any one of them can be justified. Let's go. Yeah, let's go with feud of the year because I think that's going to be another interesting one.
I'm here. I'm just looking for my ring. I'll tell you my answer while listening to the feud of the year is the Bloodline implosion.
Okay.
I have a tie.
You have a tie.
No ties.
How dare you have a tie?
And I'm gonna have to
pick one.
I'm gonna have to say Punk McIntyre.
It's a good one too.
That's what I had.
Punk McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
Deets?
For feud of the year, I mean, technically we still qualify for Mania 40, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cody versus the Bloodline.
Okay.
I wrapped Cody and the Bloodline into the Bloodline implosion thing.
That's fair.
Boys, that angle is ready for years. I sent a picture on how many kids they all got.
Yeah.
Go back. Make a bloodline. Like you can. I saw somebody doing 2K24. They made bloodlines for all the generations of wrestlers that you could have had if you rebooked it. It's fucking insane.
Jacob Fatu.
Can you imagine if they all stayed alive?
The newest member of the bloodline has 7 fucking kids. And he's like in his early 30s.
He's 31.
Don't forget, Jake. This is the crazy thing. Jacob didn't really originally want to be a wrestler.
Till he was in jail and saw his cousins wrestle on TV.
Right. Mine. I have a stupid one and a real one. The stupid one is Shayna Baszler versus TikTok.
They were great. Fuck you. That could be real.
They're fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. My personal pick, ironically enough, is Bayley versus Io.
Of course it is.
For the exact reason that
Ken,
Heavy G was
no issue with that pick because it was something that they put time and effort into.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still gotta call him. I still gotta call him a Mark.
Of course. He can't appreciate art, I guess. I don't know. Let's
down to the big 5.
Yeah, let's do
break it up. Do the women's event and do the men's.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Let's start with men's match of the year.
Cody Roman, Mania, boys. There's nothing else. I will give the shout out to the Ospreay one, but this match had everything that wrestling needed.
I got it. Dudley Boys versus Onita and Dreamer.
Well done, sir.
Gotta get the gimmicks in, folks.
God damn it.
Gotta get the gimmicks.
Love it.
Actually,
you know what? I'm changing my answer.
God, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me it's the Ospreay match.
Well, I already have Sleazy written down. Ospreay versus Danielson.
Anyone who, and I have this written down here. Anyone who doesn't rate this match 5 stars or above is an idiot.
Well, I'm an idiot because it wasn't even the best Ospreay match this year. It's Ospreay versus Take a Shoulda. Better match. Sorry.
I had Reigns Rhodes WrestleMania 40.
So I also had Reigns and Rhodes, but a little bit has to shout out Sting's retirement match.
Fair. The Sting mark is going to shout out the Sting.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. I respect it. Here's my reality here. Oh, God, excuse me. You either... People who are picking Rhodes and Reigns, do you believe you're picking it because of the outright match quality or the actual spectacle of the entire match?
Everything. The only thing that you could say that Ospreay and Danielson was better was the technical side of things because that's all fucking AEW has. Mm-hmm. They're brand fucking lucky that match was such a technical dream for the AEW style because Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes was absolutely everything professional wrestling sports entertainment needed to be. Long-term storytelling at its finest, swerves, twists, turns, and the good guy fucking win it, and they told it over a year and a half.
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree with you. And that's the reality of it, is that of the two, if I'm going to pick one to watch again, it's going to be Ospreay Danielson. And that's why I made that pick. But in the same breath, I totally understand Rhodes and Reigns and people picking Rhodes and Reigns because it was a fantastic match from start to finish, from a wrestling perspective, from an angle and build up perspective, and of course the actual bits and pieces of the actual match as it went through. If you want to talk about technicalities, I don't know where everyone went. They're just like, fuck this asshole talking about this shit. No, I think that if anything, there was too much Gaga. That was it. And that's why I wouldn't watch it back again over Ospreay.
You wouldn't watch it back for that insane Taker spot.
I would not. No, because it was a surprise moment. You know what I mean? The surprise is lost once you know it's coming. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm referring to. It's not that it's a bad match to go back and watch. I'm just saying that for me, cool. I mean, it's a great match.
Yeah. Well, you're
I
talking.
would go back and watch the Danielson Ospreay match over and over and over and over again for multiple different reasons. Not the least of which is because I'm entertained by it, but also it is a masterclass in how to do technical wrestling, and I appreciate that kind of shit.
See,
I love watching that shit.
You just changed because I had in here I had Ospreay Danielson a second, a close second. Ooh man, see this I was contemplating back and forth between that because I like the technical part of it because one of my favorite matches is the best of 3 falls Flair Steamboat. That's what the Ospreay Danielson match is to me, but it's just like you said, the long-term storyline, the build-up, the story, the backstories with his dad and everything else. That's to me, that also makes the match. I think that's why that the Reigns Rhodes one just went high. Like it's 1 and 1A for me, but just the whole background and trust me, I mean, might be biased at the WrestleMania being a big part of that, but yeah. Either way, the matches. Either one was really, 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 really good.
I cannot hear you, Fat Man. No.
Well, happy if you plug that thing in that's in your damn hand.
Well done. I 100% agree with you, and I think that one of the biggest things about your Reigns and how they put that match together was just, it was really beautifully done. So,
Question: Would it have been more epic if there was less Gaga?
No.
See, that's
I
the
don't
thing.
think so.
That's the thing. They needed, but then does that diminish the match then? But because see that match needed the Gaga, where Ospreay and Danielson didn't.
I don't think there's a. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it
didn't need the Gaga.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Like Ospreay and Mike Ball Speed Bailey last year. No Gaga. Fantastic fucking 5-star match.
And it's the same for me personally with Danielson and him. Mm-hmm. So you still can't hear you, Fat Man. I could read lips though, and that was
fucking shit cock balls.
He said poopy caca.
Well, okay, can you hear us, Fat Man? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Was it Reigns and Cody?
Yeah, he's on Reigns and Cody's side. I don't disagree.
We'll just ask the mute for thumbs. That's all.
Wow.
Next.
Female match of the year.
The 2024 Women's Royal Rumble.
Yes. I agree.
Wow. That match had, again, and you know me, and I am the Fed shill and the WWE mark. That match was also another one that was great storytelling throughout. Characters, debuts, eliminations, evolution. Everything for me was in that.
Yep.
Wait, Triple H and
Naomi set a record only to lose the record 30 seconds later for Bailey. Like, brilliant.
Bautista was in it.
Okay.
Oh, and our Truth spot.
Our Truth was fucking phenomenal.
How was that not match of the year? Our Truth entered the Women's Royal Rumble.
I loved it. I loved everything about it. It was great.
So what Japanese match did you pick?
Exactly. Okay, so my first thought about this is I don't believe it's happened yet. My match of the year. And that's a very bullshit thing to say. I understand.
Batman, can you speak?
Can you hear me?
Yes!
Yeah!
Hey, we're back. We're back riding.
I hit chat. And then everything just went blank, and then I couldn't see you guys, and then I finally got it back, and I couldn't hear you.
Fat Man.
What?
Women's match of the year. Go.
I had Jordan Grace versus Roxanne Perez.
Wasn't as good as the Women's Rumble, but I respect that pick.
See, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's Bailey and Io.
Deets,
I,
what was
I
your
love
match?
Bailey and Io.
I have Bailey and Io.
Sleazy,
Like, that was a
what
bang.
stupid Japanese match did you pick?
I defaulted to Mayu versus Suri at
Fair.
Grand Queendom, but here's the reality of it. Like I said, I don't believe my match of the year has happened yet.
Because Tony Storm and me is happening Sunday.
Exactly. I think that's going to be
This was
fucking
another.
phenomenal.
This was another tough one for me too, because like there wasn't a standout women's match, so it's like that's it. That's the one.
Same.
You know, like it was just.
Yep.
But what was yours, Heavy G?
The Rumble match. I thought Ripley Lynch, but I look back on it, I'm like, Then I thought Io Bailey, and I'm like,
Same.
It's,
Same thought process.
I'm like, But then I watched the Women's Royal Rumble. It's like, oh, that's got to be it. I'm like, can a Royal Rumble? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. A Royal Rumble can be it's a match. I went with the Women's Royal Rumble.
It's a fair pick. Female wrestler of the year. Let me just get it out of the way. Mayu Watami. I mean, she is having bangers all up to this point, so what else is new?
She set a record in the Rumble. She won the world title at Mania and hasn't had a bad match since she's come back. It's fucking Bailey.
Yeah.
Even the category
appreciate it.
Bailey. Try not to
There's one dead cat about to happen.
I had Jordan Grace.
I had Jordan Grace.
Wow. Goodness gracious.
Hey, we love some Bailey.
Once again, I don't disagree with those picks. I mean, it's obviously going to be preference for me, and for a lot of people, it's going to be preference. Jordan Grace is doing things that no other woman is doing currently. You know what I mean?
Generational.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's obviously an amazing pick. Bailey has been on fire since before 2024. I mean,
yeah.
My feud of the year is Bailey versus Io, you know?
Bailey to me right now is it's like Legend Killer Randy Orton. That's how hot she's been fucking going on right now. Like, she's on a different level. And I appreciate the hell out of it. There was one time, basically 3 years ago, we're talking about Bailey, and it's literally, oh, she can only do a good match with Sasha. Now she's throwing out bangers with everyone.
Right.
Burger after burger after burger.
As long as that thing just keeps growing.
Did you guys do special event of the year?
Not yet.
Because everybody should have the same fucking answer.
Absolutely not.
It's good. It's going to be the last one because I think it's going to be a divisive one.
So I already know. I'm going to put down what Ryan already has.
Oh, WrestleMania, fighting to survive. Give it up.
Okay, I thought we're doing the
It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
Where'd Heavy G go?
He decided he didn't like the old WrestleMania theme, I guess.
Oh, he was on, and then he went away. There he is.
Oh God! Oh God! We're disappearing. We're reappearing. We're disappearing. We're reappearing.
We're back. We're like,
Okay, let's go.
I'm in.
Wrestler of the year.
I think there's one of two options. I already know Sleazy's going to say Ospreay. And that's,
Ryan's going to say Cody.
I know Ryan's going to say. I already have him written down. Those were the two options.
Absolutely not. You're missing a third, sir.
You are wrong.
Ooh. I'll listen
You're not
to your
going to tell me
nonsense.
Sami Zayn is not your wrestler of the year.
He's not my wrestler of the year.
Because Sami Zayn had a fucking banger of a year.
I have Cody.
Yeah, no. Sami Zayn does not come nowhere near the right answer, Cody, and the possible right answer, Ospreay.
I had Cody. It was.
Am I the only one that said Ospreay? You fucking mark?
Yes, because you're
God
a fucking
damn it.
idiot.
What?
Because again, we about to
Called
support
us
use
smarts
these
when you were the
championships and
only
achievements to determine success.
Wait.
And a Royal Rumble win and a World Title win at WrestleMania are fucking cream of the crop.
He only
He
held
called-
them out for 2 months.
He called us marks when he was the only one to pick the one guy.
Yes, absolutely.
So you're the mark.
No,
But the only two.
fuck that. I'm the only one that's right on this show. I'm going to pull a fat man here. All of you fuckers are wrong. I am right. You can't say shit about it.
Well, I picked Cody.
But you're
They're
wrong.
Actually wrong.
But you're wrong.
You're wrong.
But you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm
wrong.
right.
Wrong.
You're
Hey,
definitely
listen,
wrong.
we don't need this two fat man bullshit. That only happens when we need Canadian fat man.
Here's why I justify it. I'm going to justify it in 2 very stupid ways. Number 1, I need to sign Heavy G.
Right, yeah. This one. Ah.
According to Fuck Dave Meltzer, he's had more 5-star plus matches than anybody
So
else.
it makes you even more wrong.
Okay, no, I'm not done yet. The other metric is cage match, which is people vote on those matches. He's had more
Fuck that nonsense.
Wow. Fuck you. On the top 15, he's had more matches that have been on the top 15, according to Cage Match, than anybody else. Now, granted,
This year?
Danielson's number this
You
year.
cannot start
This
a
year.
rant with fuck Dave Meltzer and then use the thing that Meltzer uses to tell people to know good wrestling. That's
Right?
dumb.
I know. Isn't it great? I love it. I'm not the only one that says this, though. So I may be biased in the fact that it's once again, purely technical wrestling. He is better, but Cody Rhodes is a better storyteller. In the ring, outside the ring, on the mic. So if you give,
So Cody's the better wrestler.
in terms of total package,
Cody
you can make an argument that Cody's the better one.
could make an argument. Could.
I'm not going to, because I still believe at the end of the day, the bell rings. And when the bell rings, Ospreay's a better wrestler.
WLC and the Jackass match for Mania. You want to talk about bell rings and great matches? Them.
They didn't happen in 2024, sir.
I would die for a WLC too. Let's be fucking real.
And to be fair, like I said, I'm not discrediting Cody Rhodes as a pick here. I'm not even discrediting Sami Zayn, because if you have, in terms of absolute raw emotion, there's nobody better than Sami Zayn.
Right.
No, you can sit there and look at Cody Rhodes all you want. You can sit here and look at Danielson, Ospreay, and Swerve, and anybody. Nobody has the raw passion and love for professional wrestling more than Sami fucking Zayn. So I can't fault that for a pick either.
Chad Gable came back from a gunshot wound, boss. Like
In a
anybody got
week.
And won.
Hashtag all heart, motherfucker. Might be lost a little blood, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I love there was still like a mark on the side of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, this is the one that I think is going to be the most divisive, and I say that, and then
I
we'll
already
probably all
know-
pick the same one.
I was sitting in the room with you watching WrestleMania, so I know you're not going to pick that.
Let's start with Heavy G. I feel like he's got a feeling.
I have WrestleMania 40.
Absolutely the right pick.
He's over there shaking his jowls. What do you have?
It was the same thing I had last year, folks.
Backlash.
Fucking Backlash.
Man, Backlash was fucking solid. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Backlash was fucking incredible.
I will say this was another one that was like a little bit harder for me. Harder than I thought it would be. I did pick WrestleMania, even though I think last year's show was the best WrestleMania I've ever seen, so there's no way to top it. But looking back at my star ratings for all the events, It was either this or Backlash, and I picked WrestleMania. So
Wow. Nobody gave a thought to AEW Dynasty.
because it's the wrong answer.
You are correct because it is WrestleMania.
Wow, I'm surprised you picked WrestleMania.
Once again, I think what fucks me personally is the fact that WrestleMania is 2 nights, and you have to put them together to call it a complete show. And if you do it once again, any one of those nights is not better than Dynasty. Any one of those nights is not better than Backlash, but both of those nights together is better than both of those shows. I can't not say WrestleMania, at least for now. Nothing's come up yet. Maybe something down the line. And fucking shout out to fucking New Japan shitting all over itself. God damn, their shows lately have been garbage.
And now SummerSlam's going to 2 nights.
Yeah, but we don't have to worry about that until next year.
That's true.
I just
I'm
It's
breaking
the
my
Rumble
computer.
goes to 2 nights, folks. We're all having
Yeah.
men's at the main.
Can't wait for the Rumble to go to 2 nights.
Ryan and I talked about that Thursday. We think SummerSlam shouldn't be 2 nights, but the Rumble.
No.
So main event is a Rumble each
The
night.
Big Four eventually is going to be 2 nights.
Yep. Rumble,
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
I dare say Money in the Bank as well.
Yeah,
Because they're pushing that as a major event.
I think
it's bigger
Money
than
in the
Survivor
Bank-
Series.
Money in the Bank, I don't think we'll see U.S. soil probably for like the next 3 years.
You think it's going to be
I
overseas
think it's
somewhere?
all going to be it'll be their big international show they do.
It was
Just
in
like how
London.
Backlash.
Right?
Backlash was always has been positioned as like the big international show that kicks off everything. I think this is going to be their new talking points. You're going to see international shows get specific things. So, like we've already got Crown Jewel. That's all the Saudi stuff. You're going to see somebody else like Clash of the Castle now. Now you're going to see all these other PLEs go into a different region. I would love if they kept Money in the Bank in Canada.
Well, Money in the Bank was in London last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in
Toronto-
Canada this year.
In Toronto this year. I mean, but Backlash was in Puerto Rico, last year? And then
Last year.
Paris this year. Because they always tour over in Europe anyway after
Right.
WrestleMania. Might as well get a big show out of it.
Well, like all the same, sorry, Fatman, but it's brilliant if that's the strategy you're doing, because everybody always says WrestleMania season dies down after WrestleMania happens. But if they're going to these foreign markets, what a brilliant way to have your pay-per-view still be hot as fuck.
Right. And this year, I hate it when people say, oh, WWE's on WrestleMania low. No, they're not. 100% they're not.
No.
Every single WWE show has been fucking banging
Yeah.
when it
So
comes to PLEs.
So I don't, yeah. Even their Saudi show, which normally are turds,
Yeah.
Are really fucking good.
like King and Queen of the Ring was really fucking good this year. I mean, we can go into news and rumors. I don't know what you talked about SummerSlam. I mean, Indianapolis is Ryan and I talked about this Thursday, but it's confirmed Indianapolis is hosting Royal Rumble next year and a future 2-night SummerSlam, future 2-night WrestleMania. It's probably going to be, I would assume, 26 for WrestleMania, maybe 27 for SummerSlam. I would assume that would be 26, 27, 25,
Yeah.
26, 27. That's what I would assume. At Lucas Oil Stadium, I'm going to try to make the Royal Rumble because that's the one big event I have not been to that I want to go to. I'm going to try to make
to redo my WrestleMania, or not my WrestleMania, my Royal Rumble moment. I was at CM Punk's last match, and Blue Tista won. Like, Brian got it was one of the worst Rumbles that we've had. I want to get that taste out of my mouth.
I've never been to a Rumble.
I've never been. Well, the only PLE I've ever been to was Stand and Deliver.
We'll change that soon. Maybe we can find
That
an
was
actual
awesome.
indie event.
That was actually my second PLE event there, because that was just so amazing, and the matches were awesome.
I do want to. I want to touch on a couple of things, really quickly before we continue. One of the things that you have not seen a lot of, in fact, none of, and I think they're missing out on the market. Why aren't we going to Manila? Why aren't we going to Indonesia? Why aren't we going to Kuala Lumpur? Those are huge fucking stadiums. And those stadiums can be humongous when it comes to fans in that area because there's not enough fans. Why aren't we going to India? And obviously, you got to go to the Tokyo Dome, right?
Well,
Can you imagine that
Saitama, baby.
if you go to cricket pitches in India, you can have over 100,000 people.
Here, Indonesia, maybe the market's not there.
I'm not saying the market's not there. I disagree.
The stadiums may be there, but maybe the TV's not as strong as they would like to go to build those stadiums up. That's my only thinking on it.
Maybe in other spots, but the Philippine Sports Stadium it only holds 25,000, I think. It's 25 or 30,000. And there are so many Filipinos that watch professional wrestling. So having it there and having it like a little bit of an area where people can come from Sydney, come from other parts of Asia, come down from Taiwan and whatnot. I think that's going to draw. I really do think that would draw, but that's just me.
What about New Zealand?
Well, no, what I was going to say if we're talking stadiums, AEW's already did it. WWE getting back into Wembley or another one of those football stadiums. Like, can you imagine putting a show on Old Trafford?
I mean, yeah.
That'd be insane.
They were just in Australia, WWE, weren't they?
Perth, yeah.
What stadium were they in?
Where is that? What
Was
is
it
it?
was it
Massive arena that they have.
not the SCG?
It was the cricket. It was the It was
It was the SCG.
I'd have to, I'm trying to look it up now.
For some reason it got it.
The Melbourne
Opus.
Okay.
Open
Yeah.
stadium. If they could get the MCG or the SCG,
They
in
already
Sydney
did,
or-
they already did the Melbourne Cricket Grounds.
Yeah, that was
The other thing, if we're talking venues, the Sphere.
I don't think that would be a good wrestling venue. That's a good concert venue.
Wait until the UFC does it for Mexican Independence Day, and then try it.
I think that's part of the reason why they're that they put NXT in the UFC arena.
The
there.
Apex.
The Apex.
Yeah.
Because I
But
think
that
they're
was a fun
trying
little
to.
show, though.
I think that. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was a fun show, but I think it was indicative of where they want to go in Vegas. Because I believe you're right. They're going to try a Vegas show in the Sphere, only because. Let me just put it this way: the problem with the Sphere, as a concert venue, is that it can't be a tour stop. It has to be something specifically for the Sphere. That's why Fish did their residency there. That's why U2's doing the residency there. I'm positive they're going to have more residency style shows there. I don't believe that it's going to be good for a single night show like a UFC or a wrestling event or even a boxing event for that matter.
Put NXT in the Sphere, WrestleMania weekend.
They
Got a
won't.
game changer.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm
No, they won't.
sure they will.
Not NXT.
100% they will. Because they're not going to do Raw or SmackDown there, but they're definitely going to do it
They'll
next
do
year.
T-Mobile.
I don't think so.
Yep.
I really don't think so. I think they're going to keep T-Mobile to be their Raw and SmackDown arena.
Well, they can do stand and deliver there also.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to.
They're 100%.
I don't think they're going to because
Where, the Apex Center?
they're going to
No,
do it at the Sphere.
No,
Oh,
T-Mobile.
I 100% believe.
If they do any show at the Spirit, it'd be the Hall of Fame.
Oh God, no! Why would they do that?
Don't know.
There's no reason to do that. There's
if they
literally
do any
50 million fucking convention centers all up and down the strip. There is no reason why they'd spend way too much money, way too much money to have that at the Sphere. There's no reason for that. There's,
That's why they're not
there's I will bet $2 on the fact that they're not doing the Hall of Fame ceremony at the Sphere.
See, I'm not going to bet.
too
I
much.
will bet $5 they're not doing NXT there.
That's a little bit more risky, but there's zero chance
I said
Hall of
if they did any show there, it would be the Hall of Fame.
it
There's-
won't be anything.
No way. Jay Briscoe's on the ROH.
Exactly.
I don't
I
think they're going
think
to
the Hall of Fame
at
there,
all.
though.
No, it's not the fact that it wouldn't be cool. It's the fact that it costs so much to run something in there because of all the technology behind it.
Which is why they're not going to run a show there.
I think they would run, if they were going to run anything, it's going to be stand and deliver. And I think them running in the Apex was a test of potentially
yeah.
doing that.
And the test was great. That venue looked awesome for NXT. That's where they're going to go anytime they're in Vegas. It's a free venue.
That might be the case too.
I just think WrestleMania weekend, so many people there, you're going to want the biggest arena, and that's T-Mobile. And they're already set up for Raw and SmackDown.
FYI, I highly believe this year, because we're in Vegas, WrestleMania is going to have an MMA match.
You think so?
NXT might
They're
have
going
one.
to put Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler, because they can't get a fucking date on, because somebody keeps getting hurt. They'll put that shit on WrestleMania.
The
Different
problem with that,
regulations to follow if it's a staged match, yeah.
well, here's the other problem with that is how hard would it be to keep them both healthy up to that point? Would they
Not very,
risk,
you're not training for an MMA fight, boys. Just do the bare fucking minimum. Don't punch each other in the head.
First rule, don't punch each other in the fucking head.
First rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club.
Second rule is don't punch each other in the fucking head.
I thought that was a solid rule.
Okay,
Well, fuck
sorry
that.
for going a little off on the thing. To the Indianapolis thing, I'm contemplating going. I know a lot of people are looking at it going, maybe that wouldn't be a bad trip. It's 11 hours for me by car.
8 for me.
Yeah,
8
so
for me.
God damn it. I don't know if I'll go. I'm not 100% sure if I'll go. But it is, once again, to Fatman's point, it's one of the only ones that I haven't been to. So I don't know if I'll make the trip or not, but it'll definitely be interesting for me.
One more news and rumors is Sika passed away today.
Oh yeah, that was earlier today. Jesus.
Fucking acknowledge, dickheads.
All knowledge.
What I find funny is through this whole angle, and I haven't seen nobody talk about it much, is the elders sent Solo. This whole time, the elders are the one that sent Solo for Roman Reigns at Clash at the Castle. We've heard nothing about it since. Who are the elders now? Sika's got, like, Alpha's still around, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
So now we're going to have to go into the new generation, which is
Well,
what?
no. You still got Jacob's dad.
Tonga Kid.
Tonga,
Yeah.
Dad
We still got
is
Tonga
the
Kid.
new generation. Tonga Kid, Rikishi, Samu. Like, that's your newer elders now in this.
Aku.
Haku. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, just give me a gimmick battle royal. Let fucking Ming kill everyone.
Dude,
Yeah.
mark my words. Survivor Series is going to be a Samoan War Games.
Oh, I fucking can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if
I'm all the way
Survivor
to
Series
hell
somehow ends up on the East Coast,
Yeah.
it might be a trip.
They
Who
still
would
have
be
accounts
who would
where-
be the who would be the fourth on?
Sami
Or
Zayn.
say who?
Sammy and
Zayn.
Owens.
Yeah, if they do 5-on-5.
They'll grab Sammy because to do 4-on-4, but if it's going to be 5-on-5, they're grabbing Owens too because Owens has feuded with the Bloodline basically the entire time.
Yeah, because they wouldn't put Cody in there. What if Cody's
No,
not?
Cody
What if
don't
Cody? What if Cody's not the champ?
Oh, he'll be the
That
champ.
didn't matter last year with Seth Rollins and the Judgment Day. So being a champ or not doesn't matter anymore for War Games.
No.
So it's going to be Sammy and KO if it happens. And then I'm a betting man, so like I'd bet on that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So-
I put it in our chat. You could still add other guys to the other side. Like Zilla has been backstage the entire
Yeah,
weekend.
so is the Haluko guy.
Hikuleo.
Hikuleo,
Yeah,
but didn't he just
too,
sign
like-
with AEW?
No.
Didn't Hikuleo sign with somebody?
No, that was the Mexican guy with a bunch of letters and numbers in his name.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Hikuleo signed with somebody.
No.
No.
Not yet.
So
You never know. You could have Roman come in with a new young pup. I mean, he's already established, essentially. I mean, it's freaking Umaga's kid.
but they said, well, all the things I saw, they said that The Rock's going with the new blood.
Rock shouldn't even be involved.
That's how
Rock
scared.
should be the centerpiece that comes down at the end and fucks everyone up.
Fuck you.
That's just my opinion. If you want to stay with him being the whole final boss, let Roman get his win.
Oh my god,
and his
yeah.
comeback.
I totally forgot about that. That's who the fifth guy is for the new bloodline. It's The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying it was The Rock, Solo, Tonga,
Tonga.
and
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah,
Another
Jacob Fatu,
joke.
again,
Keep his name.
Roman, the Usos, Sammy,
KO.
and KO. I'd see that.
I don't mind it, but
But see, to me, the war games are they've perverted the war games now.
Perverted is the
no,
war games?
Samoan Warfare would be amazing. Let's just come on.
Put the roof back on the damn cage.
Listen here, you old fuck.
Sorry.
As a NWA loyalist,
I'm so glad you said that.
I don't mind it because they made a rule saying if you go over the top of the cage, your team's disqualified.
You mean WWE commentating followed
They
up
nursed
on
the
something?
rule. They nursed the rule. It makes the match more exciting. Plus, you're not getting power bomb like Sid power bomb Brian Pillman.
Let's be
So-
fair. WWE would be smart enough to make the cage a little bit higher.
Oh,
Like
100%.
what AEW did for Blood and
yeah.
Guts.
Well, yeah,
Right.
100%. But they don't need a cage. They don't need a top.
They
That
don't.
way-
They don't, Heavy G, and I'll agree with that, Fat Man, about both parts. They don't need a roof, and you're an old fuck.
Speaking of
And
news and rumors,
What?
speaking of news and rumors, Shane McMahon, AEW.
We talked
No.
about this on
Yeah, we-
Thursday too.
So I said, so
But
Cool.
they're signing the
Same-
best in the
dream
world,
match is
guys.
Kane versus Darby. Who dies first?
what? He's gonna pop a rating for a week and then
Oh, did he sign?
So he does.
Oh.
So he does the whole Mercedes Moné thing.
right,
Pops the ratings for
Yeah,
not
like
even a day
any-
and not even go up.
like any other signing that AEW's ever done.
When was the last
And
time
watch
he?
him fly in the mid card.
What happened the last time when Snoop had to come in for him? Didn't he like pull a hamstring or blow a hamstring or something?
Taurus quad.
Or
No,
squad?
squad, and then awesome Miz and we got an awesome moment with Miz and Snoop. That was great.
So Ryan and I talked about this, and I said, "What? He's going to have a match with Darby Allin. They're going to kill each other, and that's the end of it. Like, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ceiling. like
You could make him technically the new authority. Uh-oh.
Eh,
Batman, you died. We have no mic.
He died.
He died.
It's over.
we can hear you. We can hear you.
He's just trying to
And he
figure it
has to
out.
set up. He's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
God
So I'm
damn
sorry,
it.
I'm kind of distracted. What did me and Fat Man agree about?
No cage roof.
No roof on the
No
cage.
roof. But we could beat that. We could beat that to a dead horse. It does make it better. It adds more excitement for a move off the top of the cage. Like
Okay, call me a purist. I'm sorry. Call me an old fuck. I'm sorry.
How dare you be an old fuck?
But see, I can't even say that the original War Games didn't have a foreign object because the first one did.
Yep.
The first one had Paul Ellering brought in his freaking one of the spiked wristbands from, but they needed to make that cage higher. Poor freaking James J. Dillon gets his shoulder dislocated trying to take a makeshift doomsday device.
If it makes you feel any better, you know what? Let me talk about age for a moment. I'm going to show you a picture.
Oh, cripes!
This picture is probably something that a lot of people.
oh
have
my
seen.
god, yes.
So obviously, the man in the middle is Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
The gentleman to
gentleman, he said.
his left, our right, is Owens.
Yes.
It's Owenstein. Owenstein is 16 years old. Now, Fatman and I remember him when he was like fucking knee high to a fucking grasshopper, right?
Kevin,
We had to drive there now.
like Kevin would go on to his matches at 2CW and be like, "Hey guys, watch my kid,"
Yeah.
and
Okay.
like he was like maybe to our waist.
Yeah.
Look at
That
how huge this
motherfucker-
mucker is now.
Kevin says he's 6'8". Legit. Like shoot 6'8".
How did he get so big? Look
I
at him
don't
and his height.
know.
Dude, Dom and Ray, look at that dynamic. Fuck.
True.
Shoot
Well-
Kevin's shoot 5'11", and his kid's a foot taller than him. Okay.
Well, look at Hornswoggle's kid. Hornswoggle's kid's 5'5", like 6'1".
Yeah. How the fuck did he manage that? It's not his kid.
It's Finley's.
It's Finley's. That bastard. That little
Always been like-
bastard. But yeah, let's wrap this up for tonight. Deeds, put yourself over.
On X at Legendary Deeds. Come talk shit. I kind of went viral for protecting Jordan Grace today, which was kind of nice.
Good for you.
Fucking
Oh.
Taz trying to fucking trademark this.
They buried the hatchet, but still. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, come talk shit on that.
I pulled that on Thursday. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Heavy G, put yourself over.
You can catch me and the Hall of Famer, Fat Man, on the best darn sports show, period.
Been a
2.
while.
Yes, it has. We're doing a pop-up show Thursday. We're going to talk Celtics championship. We're going to talk. Yeah, fuck you, there, Fat Man. We're
NBA
going to
draft?
talk. We're going to talk. We're going to talk Panthers championship. We're going to talk about Tiger and his lifetime achievement award.
That's gonna
type
be
of thing.
War was all those blind.
That's going that might be an hour in itself.
yeah.
We're gonna talk about LeBron maybe going to free agency, maybe the NBA draft. And just talk about a little bit of
Listen,
shit.
Bron ain't going anywhere. He's going wherever Bronny goes.
Which should be nowhere because the kid averages what 3 points a game.
He averages 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, but if Dallas goes ahead and fucking drafts him, you got
Nobody
Luka
should draft
Doncic,
him.
Kyrie.
Nobody.
We're a wrestling podcast.
Come on.
And we're putting ourselves over. And we might be even talking some Caitlin Clark. So tune in 8 o'clock Thursday night. You get to see us to banter back and forth about sports.
I'm gonna pull a chip and have to be on my phone the way this fucking tablet's going.
Oh, Jesus. Ryan.
Ryan Buckotch, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Sleazy Fatman on the old Instagram. Now, you're not going to hear this till Saturday if you're not watching live, but there is no episode Thursday because I was back on Tuesday. All intents and purposes, All Dark is back next Thursday. There's a little deet set in the corner.
There's a deet set in the corner. Yes.
Deep set? Oh, yeah.
But yeah. Follow us, Instagram, Reddit, all that shit, boys. We're there to do it, and we're After Dark is going well, I find. Everybody's been on, and we're having fun. Also, July 11th, The Reign of Dickhead Ends. The WCW episode by Kevin J. Callis.
Yeah.
Will be recorded and ended then.
Retain. Bitches.
Ryan Buck
It's
talking about my sports show, and we're listening to the freaking Wild Kingdom over there with this freaking cat.
Right?
Hey, at least you don't got snoring dog behind you.
Hey, it could be worse. I'm at TW Sleazy. Fuck you. We are Sleazy Fatman on X, Instagram, sites, TikTok. Please go on over there and follow us. Find our videos at twitch.tv. It says, wow, try that again. Twitch.tv/Sleazy and Fatman, YouTube.com/Sleazy and Fatman, and premium content on OnlyFans.com/The Wrestling Show. That's probably where the TWS After Dark shows are going to probably live in the future, but we'll figure that out later. Like and subscribe to your favorite platform. Click that notification icon on YouTube to make sure that you get the live shows. Explore more content at WrestlingShow.com, including articles, merch, and so much more. Catch this podcast every Saturday morning on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, and Podbean, or wherever you get your podcasts. Please rate us and enable those automatic downloads. It really does help us out. So with a thanks to Ryan, even though he fucked off, a thank you to Dietz, which, Jesus Christ, guys, figure it the fuck out. Thanks to Dietz for coming on. Thanks to Heavy G. And as always, for Sleazy.
Oh, for the Fat Man.
This is the Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck
Hot dog is sandwich.
You're 100% wrong. Fuck Tony Khan, his legend Coke sandwich. A hot dog's not a sandwich because you're a fucking idiot. A burger is a sandwich. A sub is not a sandwich. Tacos and burritos are definitely not a sandwich. And I guess we're going to talk Forbidden Door next week.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun. I'm the pain in the game. The blood shedding your name. When there's nothing to gain.